Okay, give or take, how much progress percentage-wise do you think you've made? So let's talk about WMCT. What does it stand for?
We Make Cool Things was the original acronym, and as like a funny play on words, we are calling our tournament We Make Cool Tournaments.
So it's a tournament. What is it? What is it about? What's the deal?
Okay, so a long time ago, when I was looking for innovative ways to make new content on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, I started making my own little mini games just out of command blocks in my own survival worlds, and I would invite my viewers to the world and we'd play these games. And eventually, that evolved into a little group that I made called We Make Cool Things, where I invited a bunch of friends to help me in these little projects, entirely for content creation, of course. We didn't have any overarching goals at the moment. And then eventually, around this time, I got invited to MCBC. And if you don't know what MCBC is for the viewers, it's called Minecraft Bedrock Championships, and it's essentially a MCC on Bedrock Edition. They have their own original games, but the format is very similar to MCC, and that was kind of like their big inspiration. But it was a really good tournament, and what was surprising is that they made this thing on Bedrock Edition. Aside from MCBC, from the research that I've done, there aren't really a ton of decent large tournaments that are for the Minecraft Bedrock Edition of the game.
No, I wasn't aware of any other than MCBC. Other than like MCC recreations, like there's like one or two. But
yeah, exactly. But that's what kind of inspired me to be like, okay, well, what if we made a tournament on Minecraft Bedrock Edition for content creators that is our own unique idea, completely separate from MCC type tournaments, and try to make something incredibly large in that kind of in the Minecraft Bedrock tournament scene, because it's like vacant. There's nothing. Well, again, aside from MCBC, on top of this group, eventually turned into what We Make Cool Tournaments, or WMC tournaments.
So who's in this? Who's in this group that you can name? Anyone I might know?
You might. There's Bean Rollup, or Roman.
Okay, cool,
there's yeah. Butter Pal's in it. Crazy Guy's in it. Flame Stream.
Oh, okay.
There's a few people. But yeah, essentially we got together and we started drafting all these ideas, and we wanted to make this really big Minecraft Bedrock tournament with our own unique takes, our own completely, we have like our own system for the tournament. There isn't like a finale bit with the top two highest scoring. There's no voting system, but it does carry a lot of the same charm with how a point system kind of goes. I don't want to reveal too much about it because I want it to be like a big surprise when we finally release a lot of more in-depth details. But yeah, I guess that's like the big thing with it, and I'm like, I've been very excited for it. Because it's become way bigger than I had originally thought it would. But I guess that was like the big thing for it. I wanted to make a Minecraft Bedrock tournament for content creators that is incredibly high quality and something very original that people could participate in. And my hope is that kind of I just want, I guess, to make something cool for everybody to experience, and that was the big inspiration for it.
So streaming, being ill, Hive mod, We Make Cool Things, and studies. Jesus, PrimeStrat. You have quite the bit you're juggling right now, huh?
Oh yeah.
When
for sure
can we expect this tournament to be up?
I do not want to give a date, dear God.
Okay. Give or take, how much progress percentage-wise do you think you've made? Like 50%?
So we have
30%, 78%.
Okay.
Okay. Disclaimer: you can't base this on anything, because if it's currently 78%, anything could happen. Putting it back down to 70%. There we go. I've made that disclaimer for viewers. Now you can give me a percentage. There you go. I've covered your back.
So the WMCT group essentially took a very long break during school season. We about a month or so ago, we started working on it again, and we made absolutely insane amounts of progress in such a short period of time. I don't know if this momentum will stay, so that's why I don't want to like give anything specific. But
that's what I'm saying. Based on like everything, what would you say?
My hope is that it releases this year, but I don't want to guarantee that. if I were to give a percentage, we've completed 3 maps for 3 different games, or so 1 map per game, and one of those games is almost in like a play testing stage, and we have a lot of like animations and stuff done. I'm gonna say maybe like 20 or 30%.
Jeez, okay, so that's a lot less than I realized.
Yeah, but bear in mind, a month ago it was more like 5%, which is why I was like insane progress.
And you also want it to be done right. Like it doesn't want to be a case of announcing the tournament. Sorry, and what's it called? And then like it's like 2 years later and nothing's happened, kind of thing.
Exactly. We do have like a public little Discord server for like suggestions, and we kind of give like what we've decided to do is in order to start building a bit of a community around it and getting and like spawning interest is in this public Discord server we kind of give like developer updates every few days on like what we're doing. And yeah, it's very I think the things that take the most of my time nowadays is doing stuff as a Hive mod and doing WMCT stuff, which is insane because I basically like I do school, I get home, and then I go on the Hive for like a few hours, and then I do WMCT stuff for a few hours.
So it's just constant busyness. You don't really get any like I guess time to yourself right now.
That is true. Although the difference is that I enjoy being Hive staff and doing WMCT stuff so much that it's like I enjoy doing it. It's not like a chore for me.
That's fair, honestly. You get what I mean. When I say about me time, I mean just like sitting down, vibing, kind of thing. It's like when you're on the Hive, you're still a moderator. When you're doing MCT, it's still making a tournament. Do you get what I mean? Like although you still enjoy it, it's still like not just chilling time, kind of thing.
I guess so. Yeah. I'm also a workaholic, so there's that. But I always feel like I need to be doing something. Which is why when I get sick, I get so like, it sucks because I'm like, I want to move around, I want to do this, I want to do that, but I feel so terrible doing it.